What's going on, guys? Hey, I want to come back to. I want to bring you a story that happened over the weekend. The Democratic National Committee, they met in order to fill a host of different roles. One being the vice chairperson. And you'll never guess who got that. Yeah, but they are so woke. It's all about identity. They are more concerned with identity than they are actual real points. You know, again, they don't care about valid points. No, they care about identity. And again, I'm going to start off here with a fat, strong black woman who broke into song. You know, kind of like, again, musicals. Broke into song. Again, talking her points. But again, you'll see throughout the video, they don't care about real points. They care what you identify as. Again, if you're black, if you're brown, if you're a female, if you're trans, if you're a non-binary, if you're a two-spirit, if you're, I mean, again, this stuff, I'm not making this shit up. It's real. But guys, let's start off with the singing fat black woman, Dr. Hathaway. Watch.
We'll begin with the opening statements. Each candidate will have 30 seconds, and we'll start with Dr. Quintessa Hathaway.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on, you fight on, you fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, you fight on, oh, you fight on.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Hathaway.
What the hell was that? I mean, really, could you guys imagine if some white guys made a cartoon about a big old fat black woman singing about whatever? It'd be racist. It'd be racist. But again, in a very cartoonish fashion, that's the way they're presenting this. And we are supposed to believe that is what a strong black woman looks like. A strong black woman. No. It's not. It's a cartoon. And surprisingly, Miss Hathaway, Dr. Hathaway, who is not an actual doctor, but yeah, Dr. Hathaway did not receive one damn vote. Not one. So again, she is pretty much a shoo-in to become the next leader of the Democratic Party. I mean, again, look at Kamala Harris. Again, that woman back in 2020 could not make it to Iowa. And she became the vice president. Why? Because Joe Biden needed a black woman. So, and she failed miserably when she ran. Again, kind of ran in the fall. But yeah, I mean, guys, the Democrat Party, they are still pushing identity politics. Still pushing it. You know, again, the rest of the country says, hey, look, we don't want that. But the Democratic Party, they're like, hold my beer, man. We're going to make sure that we double and triple down on this bullshit. Watch.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong black women standing before you. 3 black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
We are sick and tired of being the last one hired and the first one fired. We are sick and
Guys, man, what the hell, again, was that? I mean, what was it? A strong black woman? We got to be quiet, number one, because a black woman is at the podium. Could you guys imagine if I did that? Be quiet. A strong white man is at the podium. Be quiet. Listen to what I say. I command you as a white man. That's pretty much what happened. But then they went on to say, 3 strong black women. I don't know about strong black women. But I mean, again, you look like you may be strong. Your odor may be strong, with 90-degree temperatures or whatever. I mean, what I'm saying is you're a big girl. But, yeah, I don't think you're strong. Like anyone that says, I'm strong, I'm a strong person. A strong black woman. They're not strong. They're not strong. But, guys, man, the Democratic National Committee, they are, again, they're lost. They're lost. I'm going to play you a clip from 4 years ago. And again, it was a little bit different than it is now. The Democratic National Committee. A little bit different. I'm going to play it for you, but I mean, again, keep in mind, these people, again, they did say, Democrats, they did say 4 years ago that they wanted to unite the country. And now, they wanted to be the party for the country. Now, again, now they're the party for special interest groups. That's what they are. I mean, again, you can say whatever you want, but that is what they're going for. Again, man, this party, they're out of their damn minds. Watch.
Trump has already done a number of things which legitimately raise the question of impeachment.
This energy is electric. January 20th was undeniably an important day, but January 20th and 21st and beyond was even more important because people are rising up and saying, Donald Trump, you do not stand for our values.
So I think it's really important that the Democratic Party focuses on an overarching message that's going to speak to all Americans.
Guys, man, I'm sorry. That was from 2017. So again, that was right after Trump went into office the first time around. And again, the Democratic Party, they were lost then. But they are definitely lost now. Definitely lost. I mean, they have no clue where they are. At least at that time, they tried to bring things together to go after their opponent. But now, they go after themselves. There's a land dispute going on. They believe America was built upon stolen land. So again, when you start from that place, you're going after yourself. So again, you are a leader, quote unquote, on a country that is on land that was stolen from Native people, you believe. But here's my spot. Why is it that when natives fight over land, it's fine? To the victor goes the spoils. But when the white man fights over land, oh my God, no. Again, no, he stole that land. No, quite honestly, sorry folks, sorry Democrats, we conquered that land. But again, they're going after themselves in a way. Watch.
Welcome. The Democratic National Committee wishes to acknowledge that we gather together to state our values on lands that have been stewarded through many centuries by the ancestors and the descendants of tribal nations who have been here since time immemorial. We honor the communities native to this continent and recognize that our country was built on indigenous lands and hope.
Guys, I don't know if anybody else is picking up on this, but it seems to me like the Democrat Party, they have become the party of the angry freaks and losers. I mean, really, I don't mean that sound as nasty as it sounds. But the Democrat Party, I'm just saying, hear me out. They're a hodgepodge of angry individuals that are mad that their quote unquote identity is not being taken seriously. Again, black women saying that, nobody else likes us. We're strong. We are this, we are that. And again, Condoleezza Rice is a black woman, but you never heard her talk like that. People that want to put their identity before anything else, they're Democrats. They are Democrats. And the Democrat Party, they believe that that everything deserves the same weight, the same attention. Everything deserves that. And that's not true. It's not true at all. Again, the trans kids, which again does not exist, they believe, again, deserves a huge amount of weight. Got to pay that attention. We got to give that respect. No, we don't need to. We shouldn't. That's bowing down to evil. There is no such thing as trans kids. Now, they can believe whatever they want to believe. People can believe whatever they want. And just because they get their feelings hurt doesn't mean we have to be compassionate. Because being compassionate to evil, being compassionate to what is wrong, is itself evil. I mean, it truly is. I'm going to give you another example of what I mean about the Democrat Party. They are a party of special interest. That's it. And again, if you say you're non-binary, which again is not real, but when you say you're non-binary sexually, gender, they have to make sure that they're equally represented between all the different genders, all the different races. And if they're not, well, oh my God. Watch.
Rules specify that when we have a gender non-binary candidate or officer, the non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 offices must be gender balanced. With the results of the previous 4 elections, our elected officers are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. So again, this is what we have to do for this vice chair race. We have to elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. To ensure our process accounts for male, female, and non-binary candidates, we conferred with our RBC co-chair, our LGBT caucus co-chair, and others to ensure that the process is inclusive and meets the gender balance requirements in our rules. To do this, our process will be slightly different than the one outlined to you earlier this week.
You know, guys, man, we got to be honest. Any party that would waste their time on this bullshit, I mean, again, how could anyone follow this? Anyone? Any adult? There's nothing here. Again, if you got to have meetings about whether or not you have too many, transgendered, wolf spirit, dolphin identifying queers. What? I mean, you can't make this shit up. You can't. But your party is done. If you get to have meetings about this, your party is done. Now, I'm going to show you a clip here of the non-binary person that threatens to crash everything. Yeah, I'm going to show you that in a second. But the fact of the matter is, again, guys, we have truly got to recognize that if you have rules and stipulations about whether or not you can have so many trans or non-binary or genderqueer, gender fluid, whatever damn terms they have now, you're lost. You're done. You're broken. You're over.
My name is Troy Blackwell. I know that I'm a new face to many of you, but I'm a proud Afro-Latino from the South Bronx, New York. I got into this work because at the age of 18, unfortunately, I was the victim of a hate crime. Today I stand before you as one of the first non-binary candidates to run in the DNC's 177-year history. I'm proud to be the only Afro-Latino in this race. I'm asking you to take a chance on someone like me, a proud non-binary Afro-Latino from the South Bronx. The final tally of votes, Troy Blackwell, 0.
What does non-binary even mean? Well, actually nothing. Being non-binary does not mean anything unless you attach something to it. Again, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It just means that you don't identify as whatever gender, as male or female. Again, we're kind of getting back to 2 genders. But the fact of the matter is, again, we got to be honest about this. Whenever you put that as a priority over anything at all, again, you're putting something up there fake. Your identity is fake, and you're putting that above everything else. is what makes you special. What makes you, again, well-rounded, whatever. It's fake. Absolutely fake. I mean, even the fat black woman, they're putting up their black identity. Their fat, black, strong, fat black woman identity up there above anything else. It's not real. It truly is not real. And again, if that's what you put up as important, you don't have my vote. Because again, you're showing what's important to you. Nothing. Your superficial identification. That's it. I mean, it's like me saying, again, my whiteness, me being a white man is more important than anything else. My identity. You need to listen to a white man. That's so important. That's more important than anything at all. Again, you would say that's wrong. So are them. So are they. Whatever they identify as. And again, Ms. Hathaway did not receive one vote, and neither did the non-binary person from New York. But guess who did?
You Democrats! In the words of Beyonce, America has a problem, but Democrats, we're about to fix it. God bless you. Thank you so much. Let's get to work. David Hogg.
First of all, thank you, Chairman Harrison. Can we give a round of applause to Jamie? Thank you. Thank you. Who's ready to take the fight to the Republicans and win this thing? Are you guys ready to fight? It's been a long day, but guess what? We have a long road ahead. Let's go and kick some ass.
Guys, man, right there. If there ever was such a thing as non-binary, really non-binary, that would be it. David Hogg would be the poster boy for non-binary. It's not real, but he would be. And again, he built his political career standing on the backs of his dead classmates. And again, there was that Park Hill shooting, or Park, whatever it was, back in, I believe it was early 2018. Yeah. Right around this time of year. Several years ago. Yeah. He built his career on that. And I'm going to show you who David Hogg will be helping to advise. I mean, this shit is truly scary. Truly is. But again, David Hogg is very anti-Second Amendment, very anti-pew pew. He's just, again, he's against everything really American. But let me show you guys a clip of who is going to be helping to advise. Watch.
In October of 2024, a large part, about 1/3 of Trump's advertising budget, went specifically to this one ad. It was about gender-changing surgeries for a small number of transgender, incarcerated, undocumented immigrants. These particular ads ended with the line, "Kamala is for they, them, President Trump is for you." How should Democrats respond to this attack?
Our party has to live its values. Everyone has dignity. Our party believes that no matter where you're from, no matter where you live, no matter who you love or who you are, you have dignity, and we're going to fight for you. And that's what we're going to do as a Democratic Party.
So it's immoral to let transgendered illegal immigrants that are in prison have sex change on the government's dime, which really means on the taxpayer dime. Of course not. Of course not. Again, if you believe that, you're lost. And I do understand that most of the Democrat Party is lost. Because again, you put up these fake ideas, these superficial ideas of what is real and what is not. Again, it used to be that the strength of an argument, the valid points would win. Now, it's about who says it. So again, somebody can say something totally asinine that doesn't make a bit of sense because they were black and queer and whatever. It wins. That's not the way things should be. And that's not what our leaders have stood for. And again, that's not what the Democrat Party used to stand for. It was by the content of one's character, not the color of their skin, not their sexual orientation. But we're lost. People are lost. This country is lost. And again, man, that's why, you can say whatever you want about Republicans, whatever you want about Trump. But you got to recognize that, again, he doesn't care about superficial bullshit. He cares about whether something will work or whether it won't. Guys, man, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. You son of a